My name is Elina, and I met Tom on July 15th, 2022. I didn't know it then, but that was the day my life stopped belonging to me. We met at an art gallery in the city. He was quiet, polite, and strangely familiar, like a face from a dream you can't remember. He told me my eyes looked like stories trapped in glass. I thought it was the sweetest thing anyone had ever said. In just a few months, I fell completely in love. Tom was perfect. Too perfect. He always knew what I wanted to say before I said it. He'd bring flowers I hadn't mentioned, meals I'd only thought about. Like he could read my mind. When he proposed, I didn't hesitate. The wedding was simple. Candlelight, lace, and soft violin music. But halfway through the ceremony, I noticed something strange. Everyone's faces looked blurred. Like fog had crept between me and the world. Tom just squeezed my hand and whispered, "Don't look away, Elina. It'll be over soon." After the wedding, we drove to his family estate. It was beautiful, old, surrounded by forests and silence. That night, the house felt too still, like it was holding its breath. At dinner, I tried to talk, but Tom barely said a word. He just watched me, smiling softly, blinking too slowly. The only sound was the clock ticking behind us. Then I noticed something strange. His reflection was still smiling. I froze. He wasn't smiling anymore, but in the mirror, his reflection was. I tried to stand, but my legs felt heavy. Tom reached out, touching my wrist. His skin was cold, too cold. He said, "Don't be afraid, my love. You'll understand soon." The lights flickered. When they came back, the mirror was full of people, shadowed, whispering, all watching me. Then, I heard a voice. A woman's voice. Soft, broken. "Welcome home, Elina." I looked down. My wedding ring was bleeding. When I opened my eyes, it was morning. At least, I thought it was. The light through the window wasn't sunlight. It was gray, soft and unnatural, like the air itself was sick. I was still in my wedding dress. The fabric was damp. My ring was gone. And on the wall, written in something dark, were the words, "Welcome, Mrs. Elias." Tom's last name wasn't Elias. At least, it wasn't supposed to be. I tried to find my phone, but it was missing. The house was different now. Longer halls, no doors where I remembered them. Every time I turned a corner, the same painting stared back at me. A man and a woman at a wedding table, smiling. But in each painting, the woman's face looked more like mine. I called out for Tom, no answer. Only the sound of the clock ticking, louder than before. Then I saw him, standing at the end of the hallway, half in shadow. But his suit was torn, his eyes black and hollow. "Tom?" I whispered. He tilted his head. "Do you love me, Elina?" His voice sounded like two people speaking at once. One of them wasn't human. I backed away. He followed, and slow, deliberate. With every step he took, the candles on the walls lit themselves. When I turned to run, I saw a mirror beside me and froze. In the reflection, I wasn't moving. My reflection just stood there, smiling. I screamed, and the glass began to ripple like water. A pale hand reached out from the mirror, my hand, and grabbed me by the throat. Everything went black. When I woke again, I was sitting at the dinner table. The same table, same candles, same song. Tom sat across from me, smiling calmly. He slid a ring across the table. "This time," he said, "you'll stay." I looked down. The ring was made of bone, and my reflection was already wearing it. When I opened my eyes again, it was night. The candles had melted into pools of wax, but the flames still burned, steady, waiting. Tom wasn't at the table anymore. Only his ring lay in front of me, and beside it, a letter. The paper looked old, yellow, cracked, like it had been written 100 years ago. My name was on it. "To my bride, our vow is eternal. The house remembers even when you forget." I felt sick. The ink looked fresh, still wet. And as I read, I realized the handwriting was mine. I don't remember writing it. I don't remember any of this. The walls started whispering, soft, layered voices. Each one sounded like me. I stood, heart pounding, and ran to the front door. It was gone, just smooth wallpaper where it used to be. That's when I saw her, a woman standing in the hallway mirror. She wore my dress, my face, but her eyes were black and her smile was wider than human. "Who are you?" I whispered. She tilted her head the same way Tom did. Her voice came from everywhere. "I'm what's left of you, Elina. You said till death do us part, but death never came." I stumbled backward, but the floor felt soft, breathing. The house was alive. Every wall pulsed, every light flickered like a heartbeat. Then Tom's voice echoed behind me. "You said you'd stay." He stepped into the light, his skin pale and cracked like marble. His smile, gentle, almost human again. "I didn't want to lose you," he said. "So I kept you here." I looked down. My hands were turning gray, fading at the edges, like I was becoming part of the walls. Tom reached out his hand. "Say the vow again, my love, just once more." I wanted to scream, but no sound came out. The walls whispered with me in perfect unison, "Till death do us part." The candles went out. And in the dark, I heard hundreds of voices, all brides, whispering the same words. Now, when I look in the mirror, I see them behind me, smiling,